sat in your lap.
Sustained
Nutrition.
Oh my, you only got the back end of that conversation. Joe, what are we talking about?
Can I eat that?
Can I?
It depends.
as standard. So,
Stock answer.
Yeah.
Number one.
what are we talking about, Joe?
We are discussing when it's appropriate to eat certain foods,
Or when not.
especially ones that are delicious and high calorie.
Yeah, so a question I had from one of my clients, they asked about tinned coconut milk. So we're all for, kind of coconut milk is a alternative to dairy, but the tinned coconut milk is extremely calorific, really, really high fat. So they're asking if they could use that. And I just said you have to really monitor it because it's really, really high fat. And then they kind of took that as that's a no-go. But there are going to be situations when you can eat it.
Yeah, exactly. So if your diet mainly consists of low calorie foods, then you're going to have issues in regards to kind of a lower metabolic rate, lower thyroid, but you're probably going to be a lot hungrier as well. So high fat foods do have their place. The issue comes when you're having high fat foods with
High fat foods
Yeah,
and high fat foods.
and high carb foods and lots of protein. So what we mean by that is, for example, with your coconut milk curries, that's going to be fine if there's different ways to negate the impact of that coconut milk. So say a tin of coconut milk is 400 calories. So it's obviously quite a lot to be taking in one serving or even across two. So if you have it with chicken breast as opposed to red meat, that impact is going to be negated somewhat because you're having a smaller calorie portion when you take it with chicken breast.
So that's it. So same thing if I made a chicken satay, which obviously has kind of peanuts in it, peanut butter, and then coconut milk in as well. Yeah, if I had that with chicken thighs, which is already a kind of a fattier cut of meat, and then if I had that with rice as well, say did some delicious coconut rice, then that is a super high calorie meal. Whereas if I had the chicken satay sauce, but had that with say chicken breast and then vegetables or a salad with it, then it really balances it out. I've still got high protein, high fats, but I've not gone completely overboard.
Yeah, one of the questions people then ask us is, can I eat this and lose weight? And because we don't advocate calorie tracking to the nth degree immediately because we don't see it as necessary, again the answer is it just depends. So if you can eat these high calorie foods and lose weight, then happy days. We want people to be eating as much as possible, enjoying their food while still getting towards their goal. However, if you plateau or you are gaining weight, then it's quite simple. Then you have to adjust the balance there. So it's all well and good cooking in butter and coconut oil, adding olive oil to your meals, using the coconut milk as James says, but if you're not progressing, there are really easy ways to save calories. You can, instead of using a whole tin of coconut milk, you can use half with some cartons of coconut milk. So it's going to be runnier, but you're going to save a lot of calories.
And that's it, we often get kind of questions when people go, I think I'm eating too much fat, or I think I'm eating too many nuts. The only way to tell it is if your progress stalls. So if you are eating too many nuts, and your progress stalls or you start gaining weight, then it's time to cut back. If you're eating, 100 grams of nuts a day and you're still dropping body fat, then go for it. That's a great situation to be in. There's no point just cutting all that. I think I'm eating too many nuts. I'm not going to eat any more nuts again because you're just drastically dropping your calories before you need to, as we've said in umpteen times in 6 million different videos. Start off eating as much as you can, and then you've got much more room to play.
Yeah, this fat loss is too easy. I'm going to make it hard for myself.
I am going to cut down to 3 calories a day.
Done?
I'm not. Yeah, okay, so any questions, guys, just send them across onto Facebook if you want us to do any videos, anything clear it up, particularly about the first comment of Joe sitting on my lap.